All right, back working on the vet. Gonna remove these jacks, put them underneath the front subframe. Just so when I remove the transmission, the car's not gonna want to tip forward since the engine's still in. Okay, we have a board across the subframe. We're gonna jack it up. I'm gonna put the jacks on the mounts for the leaf spring. Okay, resting on the jack stands. Okay, exhaust is off of the car. Got rid of all the heat wrapping off of it too, because it was just old and falling off anyways. But I'm gonna remove, may actually just leave the mufflers unless they get in the way, because they're hanging up above it anyways. New badges came in. Z06 side badges, and then blacked out front and rear bumper. All right, didn't film most of this because it was a little bit difficult filming it and pulling the thing by yourself, but torque tube and transmission are completely separated from the car. Just gonna open the garage and slide the whole thing out. I'm gonna pull the torque tube off the transmission, check out what's up with the torque tube. Okay, torque tube's out, pulled it apart, and I figured out what was going on. So this bolt was not an OEM bolt, and it backed out, and it was just destroying this carrier. And dinged up the inside of this housing. Hopefully that's not too bad. Doesn't look like it is. So there was a pretty big leak on top of the differential. I think it's from the speed sensor. I'm gonna pressure wash the whole thing and kind of reseal it where it needs. I'll probably replace the front main seals on the transmission and the differential. I do need a new reverse lockout solenoid. Either that or I'm gonna test it with the power and ground and just make sure it's good. If not, I'm gonna replace it. Because the car is difficult to get into reverse, you had to force it over, which means that solenoid is not activating. All right, intake is completely off. Have to remove it to change the oil pressure sensor. While we're in it though, kind of got a nice surprise. If you can see down there, the heads are ported. All right, just to avoid having to